Stay cold.
Feel it draw you in. Watch the moment unfold. Spark a dream that we're meant to follow. Setting off for a new tomorrow.
Every step we take brings a new hope, a new day.
Every choice we make helps us find our own way. Every wish that we pull into motion, diving in with our hearts wide open. And the story comes alive
When we look inside,
adventure there in your eyes.
there in your eyes,
It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
fire, happily ever after. Now we're on our way. Leave our fears behind us.
Not so far away from the dream inside us. Moving down this road we've chosen. There's no limit to where we're going. And the story comes alive
When we look inside,
adventure there in your eyes.
there in your eyes,
It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
find your happily ever after.
The battles, the stories, the losses, and all of the glories were changed by the way we live every day. Just look up and reach to the sky. We all have the courage to fly. And the story comes alive.
When we look inside,
Adventure there in your eyes.
there in your eyes,
It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
find your happily ever after. Find your
Happily ever after.
To the 2022 Travelmation Retreats. For those of you that don't know us, my name is Eric, and this lovely lady next to me is Pam.
Oh, thank you. Doesn't he look good tonight?
Thank you,
And
I
we are
came
going to
up.
be your hosts for tonight's evening.
Yes, Travelmation is back and the energy is high. I can't believe that it's already been a year since we were all together. Big things have already happened today.
Oh my goodness, yes. How exciting were those global announcements this morning?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I mean, like, we've got a new logo. We've got a new brand. We've got a new motto. I mean, Eric, we've got to get out.
Oh, we absolutely have to get out of here. But before we do, can we revisit that song just for a moment? I mean, did that not just bring a tear to your eyes?
I mean, was that not the most beautiful thing you've ever heard? It really was. I could listen to the two of them sing all day long.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, and if Disney keeps hearing that, they might have to bring that song back.
For sure.
But let's go ahead and get this night started. We are so excited that you are all here with us, and we are going to have a lot of fun as we celebrate this special night.
Yeah, we absolutely are. I mean, Pam, look around the room. look at all the agents that are here tonight. If we can have, with a show of hands, is this their first Travelmation retreat?
Woo! That's amazing.
Wow. All right. Well, opening night is all about bringing us together and kicking the week off with a bang. I mean, you're going to make new friends, meet the vendors, and you're going to learn some tips and strategies on how to grow your business. So be sure to post and let everyone know that you're here.
Yes, absolutely. In years past, this evening has been full of funny sketches and wonderful music, character appearances, and inspirational words from Adam and other guest speakers. But tonight is going to be a little bit different because tonight we are celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Travelmation. Can you believe it? And because of that, tonight we are going to take you to the Oscars.
Yes. Yes, tonight.
Oh, well. Okay. Come on, get with me.
Digging the music.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's go.
tonight we're going to be acknowledging agents that have excelled within Travelmation, as well as with some vendors in the travel industry.
And as fellow travel agents, if you are anything like we are, the last couple years in the travel industry has been very interesting, to say the least.
Absolutely.
And as much as we love and our vendors are so awesome, we have a few bones to pick with them.
Oh, don't we ever, Pam? Now listen, all right, the vendors know, look, we love them, but sometimes you just gotta pause and laugh. So we thought it would be right to extend some special thank yous to some of our vendors here with us tonight. Shall we, Pam? Well, I mean, if we are going to be writing some thank you notes, I mean, I think it would only be right that we had some thank you note writing music. Thank you, Disney Destinations, for opening in July of 2020 so we can make a living. Also, thank you for hiring a little more phone staff by the end of 2021. Oh, that's right. You haven't done that yet.
Thank you, Royal Caribbean, for extending the FCC deadline and extending the FCC deadline and extending the FCC deadline and extending the FCC deadline.
I'm waiting for them to extend the FCC deadline again.
I think they're going to.
Thank you. Yeah, be sure to seal that. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Norwegian Cruise Line, for not allowing those germ-carrying children on board your ships. At least for a period of time. No one wanted them there anyway.
Thank you, Travel Insurance, for being literally the least exciting product that we sell, but one of the most important.
That was a good one. It really is important. All right. Would you be kind enough to hold the plate for me?
Yes, I've got it.
There we go. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Universal, for having the express passes. Is there any way you could have Harry Potter call the genie and tell him about it? It's the right thing to do. I mean, you should.
Thank you, Sandals, for all the brochures you brought to the expo today. Disney is asking that you please move the 18-wheeler that you used to bring them. It's blocking the entrance and the fire lane to the resort.
I saw it out there.
It's big.
It's an extended 18-wheeler. All right. Thank you, Carnival Cruise Line, for hiring Shaq as your celebrity ambassador. We have no idea how he's going to fit in the roller coaster for promotional footage, but he's a win regardless. Oh, wait. Let me seal that. Seal
Okay.
that. Hold it. You gotta hold it.
I have this one.
Hold the plate. Don't.
I got it. All right. Thank you, Palace Resorts, for having the best groups department in the industry. Always timely, responsive, and making it seamless for us to book groups. Seamless.
All right. Now listen, Pam. I mean, those were funny, but I got a serious one. All right.
Go ahead.
I want to thank Disney for not canceling the Dapper Dance.
Oh my gosh, I love them!
Yes. Listen, I know you thought that I was going to tell you that I was going to thank Disney for.
Wait, no. You know what? I thought you were going to thank Disney for not getting rid of the Country Bear Jamboree.
All right. Listen, I think we all know that Disney wouldn't cancel the Country Bear Jamboree after Adam threatened to chain himself to the front porch the last time. I mean, but seriously, Pam, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I've always wanted to be a Dapper Dan.
What? Get out! Me too!
Stop it, for real?
Yes, and you know what? I heard that they are holding auditions today.
No, they're not.
They are, and you know what? I came prepared.
What?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Are these real Dapper Dan hats?
They are Dapper Dan hats, and look. Oh, you know what? Wait, I think I hear them coming.
What?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness. Hey, hi. Hi, guys. Hey, hi. Oh my goodness. It is so good to see you guys. We were excited to hear. Listen, if we can just interrupt you for just a minute, we wanted to just tell you that we have always wanted to be Dapper Dans.
See the hats? I mean, like always.
Always.
And you know what? I heard that you guys were having auditions today. So
told
we
you?
were thinking that maybe we could audition like right now.
Yes.
Hey, that's an idea.
That is.
It
That
is.
is something.
Yeah.
So, well, okay. You know, we have been saying for a while that the 3-part thing is awesome, but we could use that 4th part. So maybe you guys could offer us something special.
Okay.
We got
have
something
some-
special, yes.
Okay. Well, so there's 2 of you, so maybe we could take center stage.
Yes, no, please.
And
Come right on out here. Come
you
on.
guys could.
Okay, so listen.
You come over here, yeah. And then who wants to go first?
Hold on a second.
Wait. Okay. Let me just tell him something.
I can
This
tell you
thing
something.
between us, our friendship, I mean, when I win, it's still going to be there.
Okay.
Okay? Don't you worry.
Okay, listen. Our friendship completely transcends the fact that I'm gonna win. So let's pinky swear. All right, we're gonna be friends. All right, yes. All right.
Do this.
Okay, so we good?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you going first?
Yes.
Yes,
All
I
right.
am.
So here's what we're doing. We're gonna sing up to the bridge.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take over on the bridge.
Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I'm just gonna get everybody their notes here. Ready? 1, 2.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away.
Man, can I have that note? What note
Sure,
is that?
it's the G.
G. Okay, I think I've got it. Man has a dream, and that's the start. The stream that starts with your mind and
honey,
heart.
don't hurt yourself. It's not quite where it needs to be.
I'm a little
Just some
nervous. I'm a
nerves.
little
Are you
nervous.
nervous?
I'm
Well,
a little
I
nervous.
understand the nerves.
Usually I do so
but
much
breathe.
better.
Just take a minute, collect yourself,
So got
breathe.
this.
And why don't we go over
Okay,
here?
all right.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
And it was Eric, was it?
Of course it was
Yes.
Eric. Yes.
Okay.
I so have this.
We'll just take it from just right before the part where you come
No,
in.
that would be great. Please lead me in.
And tomorrow,
and tomorrow is just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's a start. He follows his dream with his mind and heart.
Okay, Eric. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that was
No, you're
something.
welcome.
That was
You're
something
welcome.
else.
Would you like
It was
me-
something
It
else.
was something else.
I'll tell you what. I think
okay.
based on what we've heard,
Yes.
well, musically, I think maybe the trio works best. Actually, after all, but visually, I have an idea that visually, we could really use you guys. Yeah,
So
we
we're in
could
the
really
group?
use you guys.
We're
So,
in the group?
but what I'd like to do is
So we're in the group?
just you have to make me one
Okay.
one little thing.
Okay.
You have to promise that you do not sing.
I think we could do that.
Does that
I think
make
we
sense?
can do that.
Okay.
I think we can
so
do that.
Just,
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I need you to know that you
So we're part
do
of the group
not
now.
do not sing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Will you repeat after me? I promise
I
I
promise
promise
I will not.
I will
I will not
sing.
sing.
Perfect. Okay, then I think we can take it from the top.
Okay.
All
And
right.
you guys can add your visual
Okay.
part.
Bring
as
the heart,
well.
bring the
All right.
spirit.
So let's try this again.
Ready? 1, 2.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Just a dream away.
10 years. I mean, gosh, when we started this thing, we had no idea what we were doing. And here we are. What's so interesting about this year is not only are we celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, but coinciding with that is the 10th anniversary of Travelmation. And how cool is it that those two anniversaries fall in the exact same time frame so that we could take a minute, take a step back, and celebrate them together.
This is the big one. This is 50. Walt Disney World, it feels like home to us. And it feels that way when you walk down Main Street. It feels that way when you walk in and you smell the smells of the Polynesian. You know, I love those things that tie me right back to where it all started in 1971.
I think when we think of 50 years of Disney World, that's what makes this destination so unique, is that there is history.
It's kind of a thing when you arrive at Walt Disney World that the cast members say, "Welcome home." That just feels very true for us.
The first time I went as an adult and I said, we are coming every single year. And this is, we'll lose it. This is where we're gonna bring our kids, they're gonna grow up, and now my kids are grown up and we've taken them their whole life, and it's been just the best memories.
I cried the first time my daughter was like seeing the princesses and walking down Main Street. And still now, like it's just like to me a gift that we can give to them to have those family moments and memories and that kind of thing. So it's super special.
It holds so many special memories. So to see it, sort of the longevity of it, how it's been this constant in my life, in our family's life.
Generations before us have been to Disney World. I'm taking my kids, and I think that my kids will take their kids to Disney World, and it's going to continue on for generation after generation. And I think that is a family feel that we're handing down a legacy to the next generation.
This brand means so much to my life, my family, our organization. I cannot imagine my life without the Disney brand in it, and that brand for me begins and ends at Walt Disney World. Sometimes you hear stories of people, or people tell tales of their childhood that they, welded things together with their dad when they were growing up. So they started this big welding company and it became really cool. Or they had a love of reading when they were growing up so much that they dreamt of being an author. So they became an author. I had this love of Disney and I knew that I wanted to surround my life with it as much as I could. So when the time was right, Travelmation began.
I mean, when I think about us being around for 10 years, that really shows we are an established company, an established brand. I think we really are a force to be reckoned with in the travel industry now.
It's 10 years of Travelmation is crazy to think about because it still feels like this startup idea initiative that this journey we're all going on together, and yet 10 years shows been around for some time.
I think it does truly just provide credibility that we're here. We're not going anywhere. You can book our trip with us. We're gonna be here next year. We're gonna be here the year after that. And I think for our agents, there's a security in that and knowing that they can invest for the long run.
I think it's exciting. I mean, I've been here for 4 years and it's been really just amazing to see the growth from where I started to where we are now and how much we've just grown and changed and pivoted and adjusted during all the different things that have happened, even since I've been here.
Through my life, everybody has their jobs, and there's just those certain days that you're like, I don't feel like going to work today, or I hope, something happens, or hope that I can take the day off. I've never felt that with Travelmation.
I think of the growth that each of us as agents have been able to experience in the time that we've been here. None of us are who we were when we started. We've all learned, we've all grown.
It feels like we're putting a line in the sand and looking to the future and going, man, who knows what's gonna happen next?
What's next for us together? We will be the most influential travel agency in the Disney destination space, 100%. And if I'm a betting man, and I am a betting man, I believe I said that word for word like I said it at the 2020 retreat. Syllable for syllable, because I meant it then and I mean it now. Are we there? Some would say yes, but if somebody would say no, you can bet your last dollar we'll be there soon.
Well, this is an exciting night. Yeah?
It is, and we are getting ready to present our first award.
Tonight, as we highlight specific award recipients, we encourage this room, everyone in this room, with celebration through deafening applause, cheering, and affirmation. A win for one is a win for all, and it's our privilege tonight to honor you.
When your name is called, please make your way up to the stage to receive your award.
The To the Future Award is the very first award given out at every Travelmation retreat.
The award represents someone who may have started out a little slow in the industry.
Or maybe we didn't know what to expect, but they began to skyrocket, and their future is so bright.
Here to present the To the Future Award, last year's recipient, Jen Friesen.
The nominees for the To the Future Award are Krista Turner, Kyle Pinkard, and Katie Lynn Reynolds. And the winner is Krista Turner.
Travelmation is, without a doubt, the best brand in the travel agency space. Yes, it is a brand that is unmatched with its crisp, clean, and stunning presence.
Along with the fact that it debuted a new logo this morning, the brand has never been hotter. The Represent Award represents an agent who embodies the brand with their presence on both social media, on and off.
Here to present Travelmation's 2021 Represent Award is our Director of Brand Integration, Jody Spain.
Unfortunately, somebody's head is right in
The nominees for the Represent Award this year are Leah Nelson, Morgan McSwain, and Tamina Dooley. And the winner is Leah Nelson.
In 2019, Travelmation began a relationship with Palace Resorts. Due to the partnership that Adam began to build with Frank Corzo and company, we set some big goals. And Travelmation is now one of the top producing travel agencies selling Palace Resorts in the country. Here to present the 2021 Top Selling Palace Resorts Sales Award, please welcome Ray Abreu and Michelle Fitzgerald.
I can't get there.
And the award, here to present for 2021 Top Selling Palace Resort Sales Award, please welcome, and the award goes to, sorry about that.
I was the nervous one. What the heck, right? Okay, and the award goes to Carol Amos.
The very first one in the industry to put a roller coaster on the top of a cruise ship. That's right, the Carnival Mardi Gras did just that. Carnival Cruise Line continues to strive and grow with Travelmation, fighting through the setbacks we experienced during the pandemic. Here to present the 2021 top-selling cruise line agent with Travelmation, our business development manager, Eliette Pettin and Kirk Neal.
And the award goes to
the Carnival Queen, Emily Brewer.
Time to be alive.
This is cool.
Every Travelmation retreat, we love to just take some time to pour into you guys and just to give you little nuggets of wisdom, of information that will help you take your business further, faster. So, I want to ask you a question as we get started. And we've got 3 presenters that are just going to help you understand a little bit more. Is that Pam? Pam, shh. It's enough. It's my turn. Shut her down. It's okay. It's all right. So I said there's 3 of us that would love to just take some time and to pour into you guys. And the question I want to ask you is, have you ever had one of those moments where you truly just feel lost as an agent, right? Can you guys represent that? Is there anyone in the room that's had a moment where they feel lost as a travel agent? Maybe this year? Those gut punch moments, those which way is up, why am I doing this, I feel lost moments. Maybe some of you in this room, it's your first retreat, you feel lost right now. You're at a conference with 400 people you don't even know, and you're wondering, I feel a little bit lost, why am I doing this? For some of us in the room, though, we've been doing this a little bit longer, and those lost moments look a little bit different for us. It's those moments when a massive, massive booking that you've worked so hard on decides to cancel. Anybody have a moment like that this year, right? Yeah, been there. It's one of those rare moments when, as an agent, you make a mistake, right? And the client's calling you, they're yelling at you. To make it worse, the client's your grandma. She is furious. And you know I'm kidding because our families don't book with us. We know it's true. It's a joke. You will always have those moments when you feel lost as an agent. The question isn't will you have them, it's what do you do when you have those moments when you feel lost. And so Travelmation, I want to give you one sentence tonight that as you bump into those moments this year, that you would take this sentence and go, I remember when I was at the Travelmation retreat and they said this was going to happen. And I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to press on, and I am not going to be lost. I'm not going to stay lost. And here's what I want you guys to remember. It's that when you feel lost, the only way to find your way is to remember your why. Why do you do this? If you don't know why you do this, you will give up when the hard times come. When you feel lost, you will abandon ship. And I don't want that for you guys. There's so much potential in this room tonight. You guys have so much going for you. So why do you do this? For me, it's simple. I love providing for my family. Now that I'm doing this full focus, I get this picture every time we buy groceries, every time we go to the doctor, every time we go on vacation. It's a tangible reminder of why I do this. But why do you do this? Maybe for some of you, it's financial. You don't want to wonder anymore, is there enough money in the account each week, right? Maybe that's your why. Maybe for some of you, it's about autonomy and flexibility. You're tired of the 9-to-5 swivel chair job, somebody telling you where to be when and how many vacation days you have, and you can't go to Disney again, right? Maybe that's your why. All I want you to remember is that you need to crystallize your why. You need to write it down. You need to keep it in front of you every single day. Because if you remember your why, it's going to help you find your way the next time you feel lost.
If you're like me and you live on social media, anytime you open up your app, it's probably the same thing that I see. Travel news, vendors posting deals, and travel agents selling. Am I right? It's like you open your app and we all see it. It's like over and over and over again. No matter how much I scroll, all I see is the just booked, just booked, just booked, just booked. I'm missing all kinds of pictures of my family. Listen, I don't see my communities, what they're eating for supper, because all I see are the just booked posts. But if you're like me, the worry may set in. Is my marketing up to par? Will I really be able to hit the next sales goal? Can I really be a top producer with this company? Am I going to be able to do this full focus? Am I being realistic? What health protocols are going to change in an hour? Next time I open up Facebook. Or am I even doing this right? Tonight, I want you to get this. You are free from worry. We're killing the worry. It's gone. You have a leadership team that is extremely competent. Look around you at your table right now. There is a community of agents, and this isn't even everybody, that is warm and welcoming, unlike any other in the travel industry. You have vendors that you met with today that are just a phone call or email away, and they're so supportive, and we thank you for it. Somebody loves our vendors. You see, a worried travel agent has worried clients, but a confident travel agent has confident clients. And you know what? Confidence can kill the worry. This is what I want you to understand. Each of you have such unique gifts inside of you, abilities inside of you that no other travel agent has, better yet, no other person on planet Earth has. You have got to find your swag if you want to kill the worry. And I'm not talking about the swag shop. I want to thank you all for not getting into a fist fight today over the swag table. I know, hey, we see it on Main Street, but it didn't happen here. Am I right? Sorry. You know, I don't know what you're good at. I want to challenge you to write down some things you're good at. Be intentional about thinking about the things that you're good at. I want you to write them down. And I want you to think about how you can hone those skills and how you can develop them and make them work for you. There's some in here who are extraordinary dreamers. You think out of the box. There's some in here that are legit influencers on social media, and you have the following to back it up. Some of you are graphic making machines. You're killing it on your marketing. Some of you have such a unique gift to dig into your community and build relationships with people. You have got to find your swag and what that is. See, when you kill the worry, you can be successful. This retreat for you can be a catapulting catalyst that launches your life to heights you never even dreamed of, that you never even imagined. It can be a terrific touchstone for you. You have the dreams in you. You have the drive in you. You have the swag. You have the savoir-faire. So let's kill the worry, Travelmation, because the abilities are already in you.
Why should I worry? Why should I care? I may not have time, but I got seeds of my bed. Rhythm of the city, for months to get it
So back during the cancellation frenzy of 2020, anyone else remember that? Yeah. I reached out to a friend of mine who's been a travel agent about as long as I have. Asked just to check out and see how she was doing. She said that she was confused by all of the policy changes. She was nervous and stressed out about what to say to her clients, and she was just plain afraid. You see, she doesn't work with Travelmation, and the agency that she works with was offering zero support. And it reminded me how grateful I am to be here. At Travelmation, we know it takes a team to be successful. No single travel agent can possibly be good at all of the things that it takes to really be successful. The marketing, the communicating, the relationship building, the social media, the destination expertise, all of the things on and on and on. But when we all work together, we can help each other and we can grow. Travelmation has some wonderful systems to help you in those areas where you're weak. But those systems are useless without people building into them. Walt Disney once said, you can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make a dream a reality. It takes all of our strengths working together to truly find success. Do you know who you are on the Travelmation team? There is a place for you here. There is a place for your strengths, for your abilities, and your passions. There's a place for your ideas, even your bad ideas. And there is a place here for you to try, maybe fail, and try again. And when you share yourself, when you share your experience with everyone around, they will have the courage to also try and to also step out and maybe find success. Can you continue just sitting at your kitchen table, posting on social media, and booking trips as they come in? Of course you can. That's the job. But if you want to exponentially contribute to Travelmation's growth, if you want to see growth within yourself, find your place in this broader team. I joined Travelmation in 2015. I was looking for something to do in the evenings after the kids went to bed. About a year later, our family dynamic changed, and I needed to be more available at home. Travelmation allowed me to quit my full-time job and gave me the flexibility to be able to work from the car rider line at the school or from the stands at the kids' basketball practice. It was fun, it was convenient, and I was helping my friends make magical memories. But when Adam invited me to take a step deeper into Travelmation, that is when I found personal growth. That is when I felt a call within me to learn more, to grow more, to give more, and to guide better. This is your invitation. This is your invitation to take a step deeper into Travelmation. This is your invitation to find your place in this team. Thank you.
I will
valued and cherished partner in the cruising industry. Royal Caribbean led the way for cruise lines to lead during the pandemic, and they were coming roaring back. Fresh off the debut of the Odyssey of the Seas, here to present the 2021 top-selling Royal Caribbean agent with Travelmation, our National Accounts Manager, Abby Koff-Brown. I'll guide you up. I'll help you up.
And the winner is Gaino Senka.
Travelmation has no closer partner than Disney Destinations. Disney exemplifies the one thing that Travelmation believes so strongly in, and that's storytelling. That story continues as Travelmation runs hard after its goal to be the most influential travel agency in the Disney Destinations space. Here to present the Top Disney Destinations Sales Award for 2021, our Business Development Manager, Josh Fernandez.
First of all, I want to say congratulations, 10 amazing years. It's an honor to be here with you tonight. This is a pleasure for me to present this award. And the winner is, wow, she is amazing. And all I can say is congratulations, Leah Nelson.
What a night of awards, am I right? Come on. Any energy left in this room? Come on. All right. There's a big change with this because we've got a big segment coming up. Now, back in 2020, something really important happened for Travelmation. We launched our Travelmation Top Producer Program. Right? That was good. But then in 2021, something even more powerful happened. We launched our Top Producer Tiers to give agents like yourselves something to strive for, something to aim for, a goal to achieve. And we now have 4 top producer tiers. We have our silver agents, our gold agents, our platinum agents, and our to-be-soon diamond agents on this team. It's an amazing, amazing privilege. And so we thought it was appropriate tonight, celebrating this special award ceremony-like night, to celebrate our top producer agents. So would you, if you are a silver top producer or higher with $200,000 of travel on the books for 2022, would you stand for us so we can celebrate you? Yes. That is an amazing, amazing accomplishment. So silver is $200,000 in book travel in a year. And then we have gold top producers. Every one of you is special, but our gold top producers, these people, these amazing agents have $500,000 of booked travel for 2022. $500,000. And so will you help me welcome them to the stage as we celebrate them one by one tonight in this order? Would you just lose your minds in celebration for these people, because this is truly an accomplishment. First up, Melanie Frady. You're going to stay on stage with us. We're going to keep you up here as long as possible. Next up, we have Carol Amos. Come on. Amazing job, Carol. Next up, we have Miss Elizabeth Drake. Next, she's a very important part of this team, and she is also a gold top producer, Miss Michelle Bork. Got that velvet memo. All right, she's been up here tonight already, but let's give her another round of applause. Gold top producer, Jen Friesen. All right, next on the list, the queen of the Panhandle, gold top producer, Miss Chelsea Whitfield. Oh, the Carnival Queen, Miss Emily Brewer. Congratulations, Emily. This agent is very new to the team, but that did not stop her from becoming a gold top producer, Miss Katie Brown. Amazing. Amazing job. Amazing. Our brand new Director of Global Travel Luxury, Miss Karen Crater. All right, this next agent, she is incredible. Agent of the Year previously, Miss Sarah Cook. Awesome. Amazing. Can you believe this? This is incredible, and we're not even done yet. Will you help me welcome to the stage gold top producer Tiffany Pollard? Amazing. Amazing, friend. All right. These last four names, I may need you to go ahead and stand up and lose your minds, because gold is one thing. $500,000 in book travel is an insane accomplishment. But these last four agents have achieved platinum top producer status, which means they have $1 million in book travel on the books for 2022. So will you help me celebrate Miss Gaynell Sanka? Next up, $1 million on the books for 2022, Miss Holly Odell. Wow, this one should be no surprise to all of us. She's been up here all night practically. Platinum top producer Leah Nelson. And last but not least, the main man himself, my brother, Mr. Tim Elrod. Please help me one more time celebrate our gold and platinum top producers. Thank you guys. You may return with your amazing present award. This is something all of you can strive for, and we are so proud. We're so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Congratulations. Amazing, amazing job.
Yes, let's give another round of applause. I mean, that's awesome.
The story of the Good Samaritan is both famous and historical. It's a story about a man that was beaten in on the side of the road, and another man was walking by who stopped and who helped him. He binds up his wounds, he takes him to the inn, and he nurses him back to health.
Yeah, at Travelmation, there are so many good Samaritans, someone who reaches out to helping hand to others. Even though they might be different or come from different walks of life.
Here to present, for the very first time, Travelmation's 2021 Good Samaritan Award, one of Travelmation's superstars, Lindley Stanford. Is my mic making noise?
Hello. The nominees for the 2021 Good Samaritan Award are Angela Barnard, Amy Deppie, and Ashley Workman. The winner of this Good Samaritan Award is Angela Barnard.
One of my favorite songs. Kelly Clarkson puts it best when she says, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Travelmation is filled with agents who have been through rough times and could have given up, but they didn't. They got back up. Not only have they gotten back up, but they have soared like never before. Here to present, for the very first time, Travelmation's 2021 Stronger Award, Travelmation's Vice President of Development, Tim Elrod.
I was expecting to hear Pam's mic go off when I got up here. I don't know. All right, so the 2021 Stronger Award nominees are Matt Appleby, Melanie Frady, and Kristen Lamb. I think we should have 3 awards, to be honest, if I was choosing. But the 2021 Stronger Award goes to Melanie Frady.
Heart of Te Fiti is the center of the story of Disney's animation classic, Moana. It represents courage, heart, strength, and a desire to never give up. Moana spent the entire film giving everything she could to return the heart.
And she did. Travelmation has some travel agents with amazing hearts. Hearts just like Moana. Hearts that represent courage, strength, and a desire to never give up.
We are thrilled to announce a surprise award, the Travelmation Heart of Te Fiti Award, and here to present it, please welcome Jessica McKee. I'm having a lot of trouble reading them on.
The nominees for the Heart of Te Fiti Award are Shelley Wagner, Holly Odell, and Morgan DiNuccio. And the winner is Holly Odell.
Travelmation Agent of the Year is the most special award given to an agent, or two sometimes, who embodies the Travelmation spirit. They represent the brand well, their sales are next level, and they shine the Travelmation light in every way. Here to present the 2021 Travelmation Travel Agent of the Year Award, last year's award winners, Elizabeth Drake and Sarah Cook.
Nominees for the Travelmation Agent of the Year Award are Jen Frison, Tiffany Pollard, and Gaynell Sinka.
And like Tim Elrod said, I think 3 awards could easily be given tonight. And the Travelmation Agent of the Year Award goes to Tiffany Pollard.
President's Award represents the highest honor in Travelmation. When Adam Duckworth founded this company in 2012, there was a sense of enthusiasm and drive and ambition which was unmatched in the travel agent industry. He personally selected the nominees for this award, and to highlight an agent that embodies those traits in the highest degree. Here to present the first ever Travelmation President's Award is Adam's wife, Caitlin Duckworth.
The nominees are Mallory Dumont, John Rogers, and Beth Grafe. The Travelmation President's Award goes to John Rogers.
through the pandemic, have become the go-to for Travelmation travel agents. Skyrocketing to the top like no one else in the country, Travelmation has locked arms with Sandals and Beaches like never before.
So much of that success is directly related to our partnership with our Sandals sales team. Here to present the 2021 Sandals and Beaches Top Sales Award, please welcome Garth Laird and Carly Stonecipher.
The Top Sandals and Beaches Award goes to Tim Elrod.
The Travelmation Top Sales Award really is the cream of the crop related to the awards in our industry. Not only is the award more and more difficult to get, but it represents a standard of excellence that is unmatched. This travel agent works hard, is innovative, and drives unlike anyone in the industry. Here to present the Travelmation Top Sales Award, our Vice President of Events, Michelle Bork.
And the 2021 Top Sales Award goes to Tim Elrod.
The privilege tonight to be able to introduce our final speaker. I first met Adam shortly before he and Caitlin were married, and we became instant friends. And it did not take me long to figure out that he was a Disney fanatic. His parents, as you saw in the video, his parents have been taking him to Disney ever since he was a little boy. And he just fell in love with everything Disney. This was confirmed for me the first time that I went to the two-bedroom apartment that he was sharing, that he and Caitlin were living in. And the second bedroom was full of Disney collectibles, 1,200 in total. And I swear that some of their eyes followed me when I walked across the room. It was a little creepy. But because Adam knew so much about Disney, it didn't take long for his family and friends to always want him to book their travel for them. And this increased and increased to the point where he thought, why not start a business and make some money doing this? And that was the birth of Travelmation. I remember Adam sitting on his red sofa with his laptop, a one-man show at the time, booking travel, but it didn't stay that way for long. Because through his vision, his dream, his hard work, his dedication, and his business savvy, look at what Travelmation has become today. Yes, you can clap to that. And it may have started out as Disney, but look how it has grown to include so many wonderful partnerships with vendors and so many amazing travel agents. I think that I can say with confidence that Travelmation has touched each one of our lives in some way, whether big or small. So please join me in giving a round of applause for the founder and president of Travelmation, Adam Duckworth.
You know, it's moments like this that you sit back and think, for all the things that I've done wrong, I must have done something right. Because I'm so thankful and so excited and so blessed to stand in front of you today, to be the president of this company that was started just like Walt Disney started what he dreamt of. Just a guy and a dream. But it's grown and it's gotten larger and the vision has multiplied because of you. There are so many people in this room tonight who took a chance on me. So many of you have come up to me today and said, thank you for 10 years and what that's meant to me. But I will tell you, thank you for 10 years. It means more to me than you will ever know. So from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my family's heart, thank you. But now let's get started. Because I got a lot of things to say and I don't got a lot of time and I'm fired up. Last year we launched the Travelmation Roadshow. If you came to any of our stops in Pittsburgh, Atlanta, or Dallas, you know that we launched our group certification program. And I'm thrilled to announce tonight that the 2022 Travelmation Roadshow will be back on the road this fall in Indianapolis, Indiana, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and in Dallas. Take a look at the screens. With our new logo, our Travelmation Roadshow will be on the road again. And we are launching our luxury certification program exclusively in person at these events. Do not miss out. Registration opens for the roadshow tonight. You know, we wouldn't be here at the 2022 retreat talking about the 2023 retreat, would we? Oh, yes, we would. Because my good friend Jody Spain, who's the director of brand integration, who's responsible for the way all of this looks, by the way, he pulls me aside today and he goes, you know, I'm already dreaming about 2023. And I said, let me get through my talk first, will you? Just give me a second, but I'm dreaming alongside of him. I am so thrilled to announce we will be back at Walt Disney World. We are shifting our date 2 weeks south to stay away from the marathon. I live to serve, do I not? And I'm so thrilled that next year, because we love Walt Disney World so much, we will be back at Walt Disney World, and here is our theme. Take a look at the screens. If you think that we're not going to start the opening night event next year with the Circle of Life, do you have a pulse? And we are going to have one amazing time as we have our retreat next year. Registration for Retreat 2023 opens tonight. Some of you sick individuals found the registration link already and have been registering. Christina Peen texted me today and she said, did people find the link already? I said, I don't know how, but it's there. And by the way, for Roadshow and Retreat, there is retreat exclusive pricing for the length of this event. It will not get cheaper than it does in this week. An email will go out to your email tonight. Register, be a part of it. We can't wait for 2022 and 2023 with Travelmation. "10 years of Travelmation. We started this organization 10 years ago, not knowing what it would ever be, not knowing if anybody would ever want to do this alongside of me. And I'll never forget when I got one of our first Facebook messages from Michelle Bork, our VP of events. She says, do you book Disney trips? Because I might like to do that. We might not be here today had she not sent that message. Because It was one of those things that started to light a fire in me. And after Michelle came the rest of our team, and they came one by one. And Pam Florio came, and Alston Causey came, and Savannah Burke came, and Kathy Hill came, and Jessica McKee came. Some of those first agents at our first number of retreats. And sure enough, here we are 10 years later, our 7th annual retreat, because people said yes to believing in a dream. That's why we're here today. In 10 years, we've gone from 1 agent to almost 700 agents on this team. In 10 years, we've gone from 1 agent to 700 agents. And I will tell you, we're not gonna stop. People ask me, how many agents do you think are gonna be on this team? My answer is always the same. As long as we have good supervisors in place, I don't know. I think the possibilities are endless. And we have an amazing leadership and management team. In 10 years, we have never changed our commission split structure and are committed to ensuring that the most dollars are put in your pocket as a travel agent. People call us sometimes and they're like, I interviewed with another agency. Do you know what their commission splits are? Yes, I do. That's why we wrote ours the way that we did. We want you to win, not just emotionally or personally, even though that's part of it. We want you to win financially. That's one of our core values that we talked about at Roadshow. Focus on what really matters. Remember what really matters? Sales. That's why you're here, because you want a different future for your family, because you want a different way of life, because you want a different way of being. That's what matters. In 10 years, and by the way, we are one of the only agencies I know of that does this. In 10 years, we have expanded our leadership team to ensure that every one of you has upline support. Every single one of you. We did this for a reason, because so many travel agents in the industry said to us, I have no support. No one answers my call. I know I'm an independent contractor, but does that mean I'm a human being? Yes, you are. And at Travelmation, you will always be supported. You will always be backed up by our management team and me. We have your back from start to finish. I'll go toe-to-toe with vendors, and I have many times for some of you. Threatening sometimes our relationship. They don't like it? Fine, we'll book with another tour operator. Oh, sir, right? Thank you so much. I see our suppliers over there looking at each other going, that's a piece of work. And they told jokes about us. Did you see that? Boy, those got some great reactions, didn't they? I'm sure I'll get a couple of emails about those tomorrow morning. It'll be fine. In 10 years, we've gone from working with 1 vendor, Disney Destinations, to over 400 vendors on our list. We work with our vendors so closely, our preferred partners so closely, so that you can service your clients to the best of your needs and the best of your ability. In 10 years, we have built a brand unlike anything in this industry. From start to finish, I believe truly that Travelmation is the very best brand in the travel agency space. I'll also say this. You heard me talk about it in the video. I said it in 2020. I'll say it again because it got what's known in the professional wrestling world as a cheap pop. So here's me going for a cheap pop again. We will be the most influential travel agency in the Disney destination space. "100%. Pull the quote, because I added 100% at the end, so I had to get it out. But let me tell you what the next 10 years hold. Because I think it's so important for us to go, this is cool. We've done 10 years. It's a celebration, but what's next? Because we're always dreaming about what's next. We're always thinking about the future. We're always thinking about what we can do to innovate. What's next? I don't know. But I'm glad that I'm here for the ride. But I can tell you a couple of things that are next, in my opinion. One of the things that I'm so inspired by, when I get to meet people who are cast at Walt Disney World, or they work with Disney Destinations, or people who work with Royal Caribbean, or Carnival, or Palace, or any cruise line, So when somebody tells me how long they've been with that organization, in fact, I met somebody today who told me that they had been with Palace for 3.5 years. I met somebody today who told me they were with Disney for 21 years. When I was on the inaugural sailing of the Odyssey Seas, I met a guy who told me he was with Royal Caribbean for 32 years. Tenure is a lost art in our world. We change relationships, we change jobs, we change families like we're just flipping our hair. I want Travelmation to be different than that. I want people to get up on this stage in 5 years and say, I've been here for 10 years. I want people to get up on this stage 10 years later and say, I'm celebrating my 20th anniversary with Travelmation not because we've done anything so special, but because your life has been changed because of it, because your future is different because of it. If I could tell you this, I want this to be over and over again the very best place that you've ever worked. Our leadership team works so hard to ensure that every single thing we do, every single thing we put out there, every training call we make you come to, we don't make you do anything, you're an independent contractor, every single thing that we encourage you to do, that it would be worth your while and worth your time. I can't wait to hear people talk about how long they've been here. There's nothing that warms my heart more. There's nothing that inspires me when I hear somebody like Jessica McKee, did she not slay it, by the way? Get up here and say that she's been a part of this team since 2015. And I think back to 2013 when Michelle joined our team. And I think of Pam and Alston and those early agents who are still here because they believe in a dream. And they believed in me to lead that dream. And for that, they have no idea how thankful I am. I could never express it. So what's next for Travelmation? I believe we're going to have people around for a long time. We're going to get to know each other. And like a dysfunctional family, sometimes we get into it. You know, it's kind of like Thanksgiving where Aunt Mary gets a little loose. Have you ever been there? And Aunt Mary starts flipping the gums, right? And she starts talking about politics. By the way, if you've ever brought up politics at a holiday, what is wrong in your brain? And a lot of you do it. You're like, man, let me get a couple of drinks in me. Let me take on Uncle Fred. I mean, has this gone well for anyone? Because I have not seen this go well. And some of you are like, man, I'm going to do it. Man, I'm going to have a shot at 10 a.m. getting ready. Stop. It doesn't help anything. So let's talk about something for a second, about what is coming next for us. We launched a brand new kind of battle cry, a brand new phrase, something this morning that I think encapsulates what we do. And I think the next few minutes are going to be really inspirational about our future. We're going to talk about get out there. We carefully selected this phrase. We thought about get out there for a long, long time. We had 80, 100 phrases that we talked about and emailed back and forth and picked apart. And why did we choose get out there? Because we just believe that there's such a special meaning behind it. What does get out there mean? That's the question. What does get out there mean? As we think about this idea of getting out there, we think about what this looked like for our life when we didn't. I don't know if you remember the last 2 years, because I know that some of you try to forget it. And I know that there are a lot of people who don't want us to forget it, who want us to keep living in this world, keep living in this cycle. And let me tell you something. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be safe. I'm not saying that we shouldn't care for people who might be vulnerable. I think the pandemic is and was very real. But I am done. I am done. I've got more shots in the last year than in the last 20 years. I'm double vaxxed, I'm boosted, they prodded and poked, I be done. It's time to get back out there. It's time to get back out there. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to stay in my house forever. I didn't do good staying in my house for about 6 weeks. I was crawling the walls. I remember, because Caitlin was still a nurse at that time, and imagine this, ready? You want to imagine a scenario? We adopt a baby girl January 1st of 2020. Caitlin gets a maternity leave because you're able to do it for adoptive parents. She takes 3 months off. The pandemic hits. She goes back to work April 1st, 2020, and I am with an infant for 14 hours a day. I said, you better get home because this is not going to, and I remember doing training calls with her, and if a lot of your parents, I wasn't a parent for a long time, and I'm walking her in the stroller, and I'm going, what happened? This is now my life. How am I locked in my house with a person who can't take care of themselves? Is this reality? And I remember doing that for 6 weeks, and I remember when the state of Florida opened and we started getting back to some semblance of normality, and Caitlin said, where are you going? I said, I don't care what it's like out there, I'm going to get a manicure and a pedicure right now. Buff shine. No shame. And I'm telling you right now, I can't not get out there anymore. So here's what I want to say to you tonight as we look at Get Out There. Let's live twice as hard in 2022 and make up for lost time. It's time to do this because it matters so much. Take whatever precautions you want. Be safe. I'm not telling you shouldn't, but it's time to get out there. Because when you get out there, when you put yourself out there, when you explore things that are different, things happen. Things happen in your life. Things happen in your heart. Things happen in your family. Things happen in your community. When you get out there, you make memories. When you get out there, you make memories. I don't know about you, but some of the best memories I've ever made in my entire life have been exploring the places that I've gotten to visit with the people I care about most. I remember going to Hawaii a couple of times a few years back, and I remember those vivid images about how much it meant to me to be away with my wife to explore that place. I remember going to Alaska. I remember seeing Alaska and seeing a glacier for the first time and how special that was. I remember going to Europe. I remember going to New Zealand and Australia for the first time. And the only thing I could think of as I landed in Sydney and I got to go to Sydney Harbor, I said to Caitlin, I said, do you know this place is in Soarin'? I said, I just wonder if there are planes gonna fly over, It's the only time I've seen it. Memories matter. Memories matter. And some of the best memories I've made are when I get out there. When I put one foot in front of the other and I get on a plane and I go somewhere. Here's what I want you to know. Some of the pandemic that we went through was done for a reason. Because we were trying to figure it out. We were trying to be safe and we didn't really know any better. So we were just trying to do what we knew how to do. But here's another thing I know. You rarely make memories sitting on the couch. In fact, I don't remember the last time I made a memory sitting on the couch. Because here's what I did during the pandemic when that started. I got an iPad, and I had a big iPad, and I was like, I'm gonna download the slot machines. No money was exchanged, but I remember Caitlin came into the room and she's like, are you just sitting there pushing the same button over and over again, watching it spin? And I've said, listen, you worked 14 hours yesterday. I was with an infant all day. I'll spin all day if I want to. You rarely make memories sitting on your couch. So here's what I want to ask you as we talk about get out there. Where are you going to make memories? As you get out there, where are you going to make memories? What's on your list? What's on your next destination list as you get out there so that you can get out there and see what's next for you? Furthermore, as you get out there, where are you going to encourage your clients to make memories? Where are you going to encourage your clients to make memories? I got to tell you something. I love Walt Disney World. I'll be back here all the time. In fact, a couple people call me from Disney if they're having a call talking about sales or what it looks like, and they go, hey, where are you? And I go, I'm at Walt Disney World. And they go, again? I was like, listen, bro, for a number of months, you guys were the only place open, so I had to get back here. And I'm going to keep going to Walt Disney World, but I'm ready to see some other places too. Some of my best memories have been made when I get out there. Here's my battle cry to you tonight. With your family, with whoever you might call a loved one, get out there. See the world. When Caitlin and I went to Paris for the first time, one of the coolest things that we did was we hired a professional photographer to take some pictures of us. We didn't know photography in Europe was so cheap. It was only $150 to pay this photographer to take pictures of us. And I was like, what? Let me show you one of the pictures that he took that I'll never forget. This was in front of the Eiffel Tower, and this is an image. And I was like, listen, like we need to hire a photographer a lot of places we go if we're going to remember this stuff and make memories. And it was an amazing thing. When you get out there and you see the world and you make memories, don't forget to document it. Remember it. I know sometimes it's good to put the phone away, and it is. So I'm not encouraging you to keep the phone out the whole time. But make those memories and get out there. Let me tell you what else you do when you get out there. When you get out there, you live your dreams. When you get out there, you live your dreams. Have you ever thought about that get out there didn't just mean that you were going to travel? Have you ever thought that get out there didn't just mean that you were going to take your family maybe to a foreign country? Let me talk about what get out there means. Every one of you has the ability to dream. I love to get to talk to people about some of their ideas because every one of you has the ability to dream. And there are some times when people call me and they go, hey, I got an idea I want to talk to you about. And I know I got to say no because we can't do everything, but I hear them out. And I love when people are talking to me about dreams. They say, I really want to help Travelmation get better. I want to help us win. And they call me and I hear them out and I go, we can do that. And I love dreamers. I love when people dream and they say, I want to help in a way that could just help this organization. I want to get out there. But what I love about dreaming is that for so many of you, because I follow so many of you on social media, in fact, people will ask me, like, is it a contest between you and Tim Elrod to see who can like the post first? And I lose every time. Because we keep up with you guys. And so many of your dreams often involve travel. Your dreams often involve travel. And here's what I just want you to know. Whatever your dreams look like, it's time as we get out there to live them. It's time to put one foot in front of the other. It's time to do it. Because Travelmation is an open place. You've heard us talk about it from this stage. You've heard us talk about it on calls. Travelmation wants to help you and help your clients live their dreams. Travelmation wants to help you and it wants to help your clients live your dreams. You got an idea? Talk to somebody about it. We're okay with that. You want to help figure out how to help your clients live their travel dreams? That's what we're here for. That's what get out there is rooted in. When you get out there, you live your dreams. And we want to see you live your dreams. I love when people tell me that they are living their dream. I get to hear from people a lot, and they say, I'm living my dream doing this. That's why we started it. That's why we did it. When you get out there, you leave a legacy. When you get out there, you leave a legacy. Have you thought about when you put yourself out there, when you do something, when you follow your heart, specifically what you've done with Travelmation and what you help families do in the way that you help them live their dreams, that you are actually helping them leave a legacy? Getting out there is taking those risks. Getting out there are doing things that are different. If Walt Disney hadn't gotten out there, none of us would be sitting here tonight. Walt Disney was the epitome of getting out there. He said, I got a dream. I got an idea. Let me build this park in Anaheim and see if anybody comes. And sure enough, here we are all these years later. Walt Disney left a legacy, helping others because of your book of business. Your book of business and what you do to reach out to clients every single day is leaving a legacy. Have you ever thought about this word and how much it means? Legacy. And I think it's so important for us to step back and think about that when we get out there, we're actually leaving a legacy. Because who knows what can happen through your life when you put yourself out there. And so many of you have done it as you become Travelmation travel agents. You've wanted to help different people and grow a client base. And now what you're doing because you've done that is your family's future is different. You're different. You're embarking on different projects. You're putting things out there for your family that you've always wanted to do. You're leaving a legacy. When you get out there, you do something else. And I just want you to be warned. The next few minutes are going to be powerful. When you get out there, because getting out there is so much bigger than travel. When you get out there, you move beyond you. When you get out there, you move beyond you. I don't know if you have ever thought about this, but that we are in this place where we are selfish people. It's human nature. It's human nature to be selfish. So let me ask you a couple of questions as we talk about moving beyond ourselves, because this is what Travelmation is all about. Have you ever gone to a foreign place where the people aren't like you? Because, oh man, it's so interesting to experience, isn't it? Where the people who we would engage with and encounter have different ways of doing things. That we would experience this and we would be almost moved to move beyond ourselves. When we get out of our small towns, when we get out of our little circles, when we get off Twitter, we see that there's a big world out there. But to visualize that and to move beyond ourselves, we got to get out there. Getting out there allows us to experience a world beyond ourselves. I don't know what getting out there looks like in your life, but I know that you're going to do it. And I know that something in your mind and in your heart right now is like, man, I'm going to do this and this is going to be really cool. So I want to talk about me getting out there. I don't know if you know this about me, but I never wanted kids. I was a children's director at a church for a long time before I started Travelmation. That's probably why I never wanted kids. And Caitlin and I, we actually ended up talking about this a lot, and I said, I just don't know. I don't think that it's ever for me. Why would I want kids? I could get on a plane, first class, anytime I want to, with all the Delta Sky miles that I have saved up, and I have no responsibility, and you're telling me that I'm gonna stay home during a pandemic for 14 hours a day and take care of an infant? Have we lost it, man? But a couple of years ago, in fact, it was probably about 5 years ago now, I sat in a room much like this. And I heard a guy, somebody who I've looked up to for years by the name of Reggie Joyner, tell a story about how his mom, that her birth parents had given her up for adoption, and her adopted parents had actually both died. And she was left as an orphan. And he said that she was adopted by her school teacher. And I remember in that moment, and I didn't want to even tell my wife when I got home. I remember in that moment that God reached into my heart in not some weird or supernatural way, but there was that moment where I knew I felt him say to me, you are going to adopt, and you will do this. Do you want to know what he was telling me at that moment? Adam, get out there. Move beyond you. Stop focusing on yourself. There's a big world out there, and they need you. It needs you. I'll say the same to you. There's a big world out there. They need you. It needs you. What are you going to do to move beyond you? Because I do want to show you what I did. Who's that? Who is that? That's Libby. I've not done everything right with this little girl. In fact, I oftentimes wonder if I've done anything right. But I love this little thing with my whole heart. Because in that moment, who's over there? Mickey? Is he here to see you? He was too expensive. Right? I know, he was. Yeah. Yeah, who's that? Libby. I know, she loves to say her own name. And she just is like, yeah, and you know who one of her favorite characters is? Who are you going to see? Figment, did you hear that? Because I knew that I was supposed to get out there. Oh, yeah, I know. What did you say? You ever find that we're interpreters for Todd? I'm like, what did she say? I don't know. Is that English? So, okay, can you say bye-bye? You say bye-bye? Thank you. Well, Dad's hand. What do you need to do in your life that you haven't done to move beyond you? How does it relate to your book of business? How does it relate to writing a bigger story through your life? When you get out there, when you put yourself out there, you never know what's going to happen. I remember the first day that I showed up to the hospital and I got to hold Libby. And I said to myself, I am so in love and I am so terrified. But I knew that at the end of it, my heart was being pulled to get out there. Stop focusing on yourself. Stop giving yourself so much weight. Stop being selfish. Put yourself out there to see what you're gonna do to move beyond yourself. And watch the world around you change. My world has changed a lot. When you get out there, you move beyond you. And the last thing that you do when you get out there, and I love this, we're going to close with this. When you get out there, are enough people in the room crying? I'm sorry. Do we need to circulate that? All I hear is people sniffing it. Don't you know there's a pandemic going on? Call the CDC. I don't even need to get into those people. Good goodness. What an accurate and responsible organization they've put. Don't go on a cruise ship. A cruise ship is the safest place to be if you look at the data versus any state in the United States. I'm going on a cruise. You should too. I'm done. When you get out there, you show yourself. When you get out there and you put yourself out there, whether it's on social media, whether you do something new, whether you put yourself out there, you show yourself. Let me ask you a question. Here's a big, poignant question. Who are you? Who are you? Who have you been created to be? Because it's so important for you to understand that. Who are you? How does your heart beat? What does that look like for you? And I know so many of you have passions. You've fulfilled that travel passion and you're growing and you're doing great stuff. But how are you going to get out there? You're already getting out there. But how are you going to do it even more? Michelle, who's our VP events, lost her husband a number of years ago. She started a group for widows so that she could engage with them and invest in them. Tim and Mallory, who were part of our inspiration to adopt a baby girl, started funding Love so that they could help adoptive families go to Walt Disney World. There are so many people in this room who have a platform. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to engage? Who are you? You have a platform. You have an opportunity to show the world who you are. You have a platform. You have a story. You have a history. You understand that you are a unique creation who has the opportunity to put yourself out there. And for many people, that has helped you build a massive book of business. Congratulations. Keep growing that book of business. But how are you going to tell your story? You have a platform. Who are you? I just believe that you need to engage whatever platform you have, whatever audience you have, to get out there. And for the first time, for some of you, you've been like, I've been looking for a place like this to help me, to offer me something. Travelmation has offered you the platform to do it. One of the things I love so much about this organization, that is we partner with people and people say, I'm a part of Travelmation. Clients say to you, I've heard of them. That's a big deal. That is humbling to me. For some of you, you step back and you go, wow, for the first time I've been able to put myself out there. For the first time I've been able to show myself to a world who might need to hear from me. What's my story? What's my platform? I bet you didn't come to this tonight expecting to experience this. That's what we do at Travelmation. You thought this was a conference about selling travel. We're going to get into that. This is a place where we bond together as a unit. We lock arms with each other and we say, I don't really know what I'm doing in this industry or what I'm doing in this life, but I'm so glad I got people with me. You know, I don't really like when people say that Travelmation is a family, even though I think that it's kind of true in ways. A lot of families are dysfunctional, even though we are too. We are a group of people passionate about the same cause who have chosen to walk through life together. We are a group of people who have bonded together and said, no matter what you go through, I will be there to pick you up. No matter what happens to you, I will be there for you. You can show the world who you are. You are safe here. We love you here. This is a place where you can belong. And we pride ourselves on that. Some of you have made some of the best relationships in your entire life here. This is a travel agency. You're supposed to just sell travel. This is so much more. Get yourself out there. Show yourself. Show the world who you are and help others get out there. It is not every day you give a talk in front of the winner of Survivor 32, so I am like, I'm just telling you, like when you're a Survivor fan and you used to play a neighborhood game in the backyard as like a teenager and you watched it all the time and you like me, I'm telling you, I only get like flabbergasted when I meet two sets of people who played Survivor and wrestlers. And so anyway, I'm just telling you, Michelle, thank you so much for being here. You are so loved by this organization you don't even know. Thank you. Get out there. It's what we're going to talk about for a long time here at Travelmation. Get out there. And when you get out there, show yourself. Show the world who you are. They want to hear from you. Grow a book of business along the way. But watch your heart change. Watch the world change around you. You may never be the same again. Get out there.
Every inch of me is trembling, not from the cold. Something is familiar, like a dream I could reach but not quite hold. I can sense you there, like a friend I've always known. I'm arriving, and it feels like I'm home. I have always been a fortress, have secrets too. You don't have to hide. Show yourself. I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself. It's your turn. Are you the one I've been looking for all of my life? Oh, show yourself. I'm ready to learn. I've never felt so certain. All my life I've been torn. Am I here for a reason? Could it be the reason I was born? I have always been so different. Normal rules did not apply. Is this the day? Are you the way? Finally find out why. Show yourself. I'm no longer trembling. Here I am. I've come so far. You are the answer I've waited for all of my life. Oh, show yourself. Let me see who you are. Come to me now. Open your door. Don't make me wait one moment more. Oh, come to me now. Open your door. Don't make me wait one moment more. Show